What's going on YouTube? FlopFish here, bringing you an NHL 12 Road to the Stanley Cup fantasy draft style. And right here, my live recording audio didn't really work out, and I had to switch mics. But so pretty much this whole episode will be recorded after the fact. The rest are live because I switched to my blue snowball. But I random the team 17 times, like the draft order 17 times, just to kind of give me some randoms. For where I'd be picking, I think, or something like that. I don't know if that was 17 or not, but I ended up with the 7th overall pick, and it's a pretty nice pick. It's kind of funny, you know, looking at the draft order. Toronto and Boston are dead last, which is kind of funny, but you'll see how it's interesting looking at this and looking at the standings and at the end of the year and seeing where some of the teams are. But yeah, the first full season is done and part of free agency, and the team in the first year looks really solid, really promising, upcoming. But pretty much right here, what I was doing is getting a pen and some paper so I could actually write my roster down instead of, you know, just kind of winging it and not knowing who I have. So Crosby, Ovechkin, Stamkos goes to Tampa Bay, Fleury is the 4th overall pick, Parise gets off. Look who's available for me. Well, you know, there's some really obvious choices here. You look at potential, you got Larson, you got Sagan, you got Hall. You know, those are all really good players, and it's too bad, you know, I didn't get all of them. It's really too bad I didn't get all of them, but, you know, I decided, you know, what's a player got to do to be good? Just kind of scrolling through here, seeing the defenseman. Weber caught my eyes. But, you know, just not really worth it. I was going to go after a goaltender, but figured I'd wait. I might get one in the off season, and I ended up getting a pretty solid starting goaltender. Not the best, but definitely not the worst. So, with the first overall pick to the Vancouver Canucks, I was pleased to select Jonathan Toews. That was a very nice pick, and you can see Carey Price going 9th overall. It's kind of funny seeing some of the players where they're going. Like Weber went to Nashville. There's just some really funny combinations here, just like where the players ended up. And I ended up simming there, but in this round, well, I decided to take a different approach to this team, and you're gonna notice that right away. I was looking and I'm just like, well, you know, I got a 91 overall center. He's fairly young. He's not going to go down in talent. He's not going to go up. So he'll probably stay around the same. Wouldn't it be nice to get kind of a younger team, like people that can play alongside him, but that can still have lots of potential? So noticing a few fantasy drafts that I've done in the past, people went for players that are younger and have potential. Rather than focusing on winning the cup in the first year, I decided to make a contender for future years. And this is what it comes down to. You know, goaltending doesn't really matter too much. I can pick up a goalie later on. There's really not much potential, but scrolling through here, there wasn't a lot of potential. There's no Bs, there's all Cs, and a lot of the players were older. So, sorry for the yawning, but I'm just tired. Yeah, you can kind of see, you know, there's not really much going on here, and switched over to the B overalls, and, you know, there's a few A minuses. I already drafted a center, so why take Sagan, you know? Hall's same age, A minus potential, 82 overall, sniper on the left wing, with a playmaker like Toews would be a deathly combination, I thought. So, I went ahead and I chose him. So now we have a pretty solid team shaping up here. I didn't see where Evander Kane went. I wanted to draft him, but it's too bad I couldn't pick him. But oh well, not much I can do. So yeah, this pick is a bit different. You can see Pominville got drafted there, which is kind of shocking to me, especially with some of the players left on the table. So, you know, goalies, looked at them. Not really much there. Looked at potential. You know, Jakob Markstrom was still there, but he's still pretty low. Bernier was there. I was going to pick Schneider here. I was debating about it. But, you know, I decided, you know, we might as well buff up our offense a little bit. We need a couple better players. We need a right winger eventually in here. you'll see some of these guys later on my team, maybe. Maybe not. I'm not gonna spoil it, but the draft will be divided up over a few episodes just to keep you guys interested in this. And we'll look at who I'm here left with. Jordan Eberle, 82 overall, 21, or Jeff Skinner, 19 overall and an 83. Both are B potentials. Obviously taking Jeff Skinner there. So that top line of Taylor Hall, Jonathan Toews, and Jeff Skinner is going to go ham, I'm hoping. And, I don't think they really disappointed too much. Actually, yeah, they kind of did. I was expecting like 500 goal seasons out of all of them. But, you'll see me organized by potential and then kind of scroll through and look for overalls. Debated about taking Marty St. Louis, but, Seguin was still available here. And I was looking, and I'm just like, well, maybe I could take a defenseman. Fowler's looking good here. Eberle's looking good, but I don't really want Eberle. As clutch as he is, I'd rather have Seguin. Oh my god, I'm yawning a lot. But this series will be over the next 2 weeks. Hodgson's there, so it's good to see Hodgson there. Goalies, you got some pretty good goalies left over. Looked at Pavlik. I really thought about taking Pavlik there, but I figured I'd wait since there's a whole bunch of good goalies. Enroth is a really good goalie in this game. You can get a lot back in return for him since he's still 23 and 80 overall and a B potential for a goalie. Same with Schneider. Markstrom's not far behind, 2 years younger, 3 less overall. Pavlik was looking really good here though, but I like Schneider, and I decided to pass both of them up. This is really a tough pick. It's either, do I get a goaltender and build defense out, or do I go from offense out? And first year I went offense out, and it worked out for me so far. So now I have my center, left wing, and right wing. Really good, solid first line power play unit. You can pretty much use them in any situation. Toews you can use on the penalty kill. You can use them in the shootout. And I need a defensive player. I need someone on defense to quarterback those power plays. I need someone on defense who will be that #1 stud, and he'll be with the team for a few years. So, kind of looking at overalls, looking for potentials. There wasn't really much shocking for forwards. No one I really wanted to go after or pursue a lot. So I went to defense, and there's a lot of people around this 84 mark. So I was gonna dip into the 83s, and PK Subban or Alex Pietrangelo. That was a pretty obvious pick right there. Pietrangelo versus Subban, really easy choice. It's too bad I didn't see Kane, but I would have rather had Pietrangelo because there's just the pure quality of him on defense is insane. An 83 overall, 21. Look at the average age of my team. Like, we are gonna win a few cups with this team, I hope. I'm probably gonna do 5 seasons with them, then maybe do another fantasy draft again with different players, hopefully. But yeah, it is right here once again debating about goalies. Just kind of maybe we'll pick up another goalie somewhere or here or there, and really thinking about it, thinking hard, but it's really easy to see who I'm going to pick there. Tyler Seguin's still available. A- potential at an 82 overall center. I will easily draft him. He'll probably get up to 90 or so. His trade value is high, so I can get goalies back in trades for him if I really needed to. Play him for a full year. Can switch him in and out with Toews. Really good player. Really proud to pick him up. And this is kind of towards the end of this episode. I don't think I'd choose another player here. I think you guys end up waiting another episode to see my next pick. But so far, we are looking really, really solid up front and on the defense. We have our first line is Hall, Toews, and Skinner. And I didn't choose any older people because you can generally get them in the later rounds. Like Teemu Selanne, you can take in like the last round, pretty much. And he provides solid veteran presence and is a pretty good sniper to boot. So anyways, guys, take it easy. And I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace out.